Wait a minute. Hi. Okay.
Hi.
All right. So the way that this is going to go is first I want to say what this is about. So I think the world is very distracted. I think we're all distracted from what's important, from a lot of different areas, avenues, venues, whatever. And I was just curious as to what people thought about Jesus, how Jesus is involved in their lives. What is your personal relationship like? Why? Or how did he say you something? But here are the rules. You have 5 minutes. So we're not going to go any more than 5 minutes. And you are not allowed to go off topic, which means you cannot talk about politics. You cannot talk about anything other than how you view Jesus in your life, past, present, future. Okay? So before you start talking, so start to think. If you go off topic, I'm going to go bah or something. I'm going to make a sound for you to stop going off topic, okay? So I'm going to put my timer on. So you only have 5 minutes. So kind of, think succinctly. Timer, 5 minutes. You ready?
Yes.
Get set. Go.
Okay. So Jesus in my past, I believed in Jesus since I was a little girl. So, and what made me really be astonished with Jesus is when I was a young girl, I truly did not believe that there was a Jesus when I learned that there was no Santa Claus. Simply because I figured the adults lied about Santa Claus, so they must be lying about Jesus. So I remember walking to Sunday school, and I used to have a quarter for the collection back then. And I put the quarter in my right pocket, and I prayed that if you're really real, Jesus, put the quarter in my left pocket. And I decided I wasn't going to give that quarter to collection.
Tricky.
And to my amazement, the lesson that week was how we should not tempt Jesus. I was too young to even know that I shouldn't have tempted him like that. So that was more than moving the quarter to me, because I was old enough to realize that just like a father, he was teaching me. He didn't get angry. But that's what he did. So from that day on, that is the day that I was saved. And I can't tell you the date, and I can't tell you how old I was. I was just a little girl. That's all I know. And so I've had times when I've had very deep relationships with Jesus, and then times when I left his fold. I never stopped believing in him, and I always knew he was there for me, but that relationship waned. And as I got older, and I started going to a church here in Florida, and I was invited to a Bible study, and all of a sudden that relationship came back, and even stronger. And what Jesus means to me today is that he's always there for me. He doesn't always answer everything I want answered. And he's not a genie in a bottle, but he's there to comfort me and to be by my side. And just recently, I do exercises in the pool. And when I pray, I say to him, Jesus, come walk with me. And then we walk in the water together. And I pray with him.
In the water, not on the water.
In the water, not on the water. The day I go on the water.
Yeah, right. Before, we have about 1.5 minutes left. Okay. So I just want to ask this. If you had 4 or 5 adjectives that you could use to describe Jesus, what would they be?
security, comfort, love.
If you thought you could see Jesus, how would you describe him? Like if you walk, you go to the pool, you say, "Hey, Jesus, come walk with me," and he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What?
He's in a white robe. He's
Mhm.
in a white robe, and he's got dark hair. He's darker skinned than I am. And there's lots and lots of light around him.
What about his eyes? Like I always think about what would it look like to
I do
look
think he
in-
has blue eyes, even though I know he probably doesn't. You know, history says he probably doesn't. But in my mind, he's got blue eyes.
in your mind's eye.
Yes.
Wow. So that was great. That's exactly what I was looking for this. And just thank you so much. We are down to 20 seconds. Do you have any final thoughts?
No, but I think this is a great idea, and I wish you a lot of blessings.
Send people my way, because we need
I
people to have a portrait of Jesus, not a portrait of anything else, just Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks. All right. Bye.
Bye.